with the legs of the chair.
You don't mean remove them.
No,
you
no.
mean, oh, okay,
Yeah, just
good.
clear the legs.
I don't want to move my scroll hands. They found their happy place where they're going to live for the next 10 years.
That's awesome. They're exactly where I left them 4 weeks ago.
Hey. Yeah, well, a couple of them have moved.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Are you all right? Oh, I know. I'm using the chair that doesn't have the arm that goes
okay. We're
up.
good.
That's okay. Leah's sitting in it.
Yeah.
So.
You okay?
Yeah. I have a lot of stuff here today. Got to adjust. I've been doing a lot of stitching.
I have too, actually.
A lot of stitching.
I've been doing daytime stitching.
Yeah, daytime stitching.
Because usually I don't stitch until the sun goes down.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, the sun's gone. I can sit down and relax now.
Time to stitch. I need to put on lip balm.
Yeah.
Because whenever I forget to put on lip balm, I always regret it when I'm editing.
Right.
And I'm like, ew.
Can I help you at all, or you're okay? Okay.
I'm fine.
Got it. I'm gonna actually use some of your utterly not dry.
I leave that there for you because you use it every time.
I like it. I just
it is like, nice, isn't it?
Super scrub my hands because I just built that icky dirty thing.
Icky dirty?
The icky dirty thing.
Is a scientific term?
Yeah.
Icky dirty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was so dirty. All the hardware was.
Ew.
My hands were black afterwards.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So, I didn't wear mascara, so my eye wouldn't run.
Mm-hmm.
And,
have you tried like a hypoallergenic mascara?
No, that would be too, you know.
Yeah.
Who do you think I am? I forget, right? It's like buying shampoo when you know you're out. You don't remember until you get in the shower and you're like, oh, I forgot to buy shampoo.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. I go to put mascara on, I'm like, right.
Right.
So I'm just not wearing it.
This makes my eyes water.
Yeah, I know. I was supposed to bring home packing tape for John yesterday.
Ooh.
This morning at 6:30 on my way out, I'm in the car and he's like, hey, can you bring that packing tape in? And I'm like, wish I could.
I would love to.
I would love to. But that didn't happen.
Together.
So he was not impressed. He really needed it today. Did him a real solid.
It'd be quicker for him to reorder on Amazon.
Yes, than it would for me to remember to bring it home. Yeah. Unfortunately, if it's not something that's in my absolute evening routine. Yeah. And I even had a reminder. I had an email, I had a text. Nope.
No.
Okay, we had a giveaway last week that I found a cute little bag to put it
Kerri.
in. Oh, right. Hello, crafty friends. My name's Caroline. I'm the owner of Evertote.
And I'm Kerri, the owner and dyer of Roxy Floss.
And we are recording here at the Evertote Roxy Floss Co. workshop in London, Ontario, Canada.
Yes. I don't have my single vision lenses on, so it's very blurry. I can't see any of you.
I can see enough for both of us, so perfect. It's okay. So we did a pretty epic whip parade 3 weeks ago. We didn't record last week because Kerri was sick. We almost didn't record today because I thought I was sick.
Oh no.
Yeah, I woke up with a really sore throat, but I realized quickly that I'd been sleeping on my back, which means that I've been doing some mouth breathing. So I'm like, okay, cool. That's fine.
Yeah. So the furnace heat in the house and mouth breathing is not a good combo.
So here we are. So we did an epic whip parade, and one of the whips that Kerri decided, it was slash and burn. Like, you know, we did a good job. You were a very good helper to help me decide, you know, whether to cull or not. Yeah. So one of the whips that Kerri decided to remove from her collection was this Dimensions coffee ship. but it's coffee shop. I wasn't going to say that other word. And so this is a whip in progress. This is an adoption of a whip. We had 278 comments, but I was looking for the word coffee. Congratulations, Patty Miller 421. Congratulations, Patty. Yay. I've already left you a comment on your comment. You are the lucky winner. You are going to get to adopt Kerri's whip, and I know that you'll finish it and enjoy it. So congratulations.
And you don't have to frog what I've done.
You know, Kerri's stitching is pretty good. I think you'll be okay.
Famous last words until we get to one of my whips today.
If there's problems, she doesn't want to hear about it. So congratulations, Patty. We'll get that out in the mail to you. Just send us an email. Okay, the other thing I wanted to mention briefly is CelticHobbies.com. Claire at Celtic Hobbies. So you may cast your minds back, and also if you've been a friend of mine for a long time, you've known that I stitch a series of charts from landmark tapestries and designs. It's a series of geometric pillow designs, the Tempesta pillow collection. These charts are hard to find, and in fact they're about to get even harder to find. They're almost extinct. Celtic Hobbies, Claire at Celtic Hobbies is really the only place in North America that you can buy these charts, and she's actually not going to be restocking them. They're very hard to get, and when she's sold out of her current inventory, she won't be bringing them back. However, I wanted to tell you a little bit about Claire, because not only does she stock those charts, she stocks a whole bunch of other charts. And she, because whenever she's got a run on these charts, she emails me and she's like, did you say something? Because a whole pile of you go over to her shop and you buy these charts. And so what she has always done is donate $1 from every sale of those landmark charts. She emails me and she says, where would you like me to donate some money to? And
that's so kind.
Right?
Yeah. Wow,
right?
That's so nice.
So this last time I told her that we'd been doing some fundraising and some donating to MSF, which is Médecins Sans Frontières, Doctors Without Borders, and Claire donated $100 US to Doctors Without Borders on behalf of all of us. So to those of you who bought a landmark chart from Claire, I just wanted you to know that and to say thank you. So you can check her out at CelticHobbies.com. She's got a great selection of, you know, some interesting, different charts that you don't necessarily see everywhere else. So, yeah, we have put a lot of things in the shop over the last couple of weeks. A lot. So I'm probably not going to be able to hit them all today, but we'll later. I've got a few things here to share. I don't even think that you probably know everything that we've put in the shop lately. No. So it'll be some show and tell here. But we'll do that in a little bit.
Because I don't pay attention to anything that you do. I got called out the other day.
Yeah. We were talking the other day. And so to our customers in the EU.
That was a good segue.
To our customers in the EU. I am so happy to let you know that we are fully 100% compliant with all of the GPSR regulations. We have our EU representation. Hannah has spent 3 weeks filling out and number crunching and doing all of the safety stuff. All of the boxes that we had to tick, making sure that we were following the rules, doing everything right. What's the word when you get together with someone to make sure you're doing it? They tell you what you need to do.
Liaison.
She liaised with the EU rep that we have, and he, you know, checked all of her work and made sure that we were doing everything, signing everything we had to do. It took a lot of time, it took a lot of work, and she did that on top of Hannah. Hannah did all of that on top of her regular job. So huge thank you to Hannah for doing that. But we're ready to go. We've started shipping out to the EU again. You're going to notice a few different things about your packages now. We've added some stickers. There are going to be, because we have to follow the rules, there are going to be safety warning stickers on all of your products that are inside your packaging as well as the outside of the package. And but we're compliant. We're shipping again. EU, 2 thumbs up. We love you.
That's good
very
news.
much. Yeah, it's great because we have some really wonderful customers in the EU. So I know there was some disappointment when we had to kind of shut it down for a little while. So it's really nice that we're back up and running.
Excellent.
Which is segueing me back to the fact that well, I don't even remember what you said, but you're like, so have you told people about the GPSR? I'm like, you really don't watch my channel, my other channel. I did a video about it last week.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh yeah, I did watch that.
I did watch it. It's not that I don't pay attention, I just don't retain. That's
packing tape.
Yeah. Information comes in and then boomerangs out.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is why we have Hannah and Leah and Robert and Julie and Alani and everybody here. So everybody keeps us on track and on topic most of the time.
Most of the time.
So yes.
No pressure.
No pressure. So yeah, I did a little video on potential tariffs, EU GPSR, and then the holiday countdown as well, which holiday countdown sales are up and running. Holy cow, you folks blew us out of the water. I think we are I think we're on our way to being half sold.
Wow.
Of the initial, I think we listed 840 boxes and they're half sold.
Wow.
Yep. So
that's incredible.
We are going to keep those sales open.
BRB.
Kerri's got to go dye some floss. Yeah, that is 12 hanks worth of floss. So just
for each color.
Yeah, so just so you've got some idea of the scope of our project. This is why I'm giving you numbers, because this is why we start selling at the beginning of February. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't really feel like, you know, we just finished Christmas. I don't feel like, well, I totally get it. But we pack thousands upon thousands of envelopes. If you've received one of our countdown boxes, you know, it's like every single skein of floss is individually packed by hand. We do all of that here at the workshop. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of money. So that's why we start selling them so early. So just a huge thank you to everyone out there for your excitement with this project. It's amazing. So fantastic. I've been filling out my planner.
I have to.
Have you? You just didn't?
Well, I have to because last night.
Yeah.
I panicked because I hadn't filled it in since Sunday, and I didn't know if I was going to remember the last 72 hours. So
yeah.
I've been trying to do it a couple of times a week before I do an involuntary brain dump.
I'm really enjoying it. I've been trying to write my goals. So I have 4 goals for the month of February, and one of them I'm done, and so anyways, I'll show you my goals. There you go.
I'm using stickers.
I'm using stickers. Look at that. So I'm using the sticker pack because somebody did ask me in last week's, or the video that I showed this the last time. I'm using Lori Sykes' My Crazy Life. These are the sticker packs that we sell in conjunction with the planners. I don't know if we're sold out or not. We might have a couple left if we do. I think they were 10% off. But yeah, so my January all filled out, and my February is looking pretty good. So I'm going to do a personal floss tube next week, and I'll look at this a little bit more.
My problem is that my planner's at home and my stickers are here.
So you need 2 planners.
Yeah.
2 sets of stickers.
I just need to write myself a note to bring my stickers home.
I know. Well, it is part of the problem when this problem, it's a good problem, right? This is our job, right?
Yeah.
So I'm constantly bringing things back and forth, which is why I think I probably missed 10 whips in our whip parade.
Yeah.
10 of them were at home. So I was at 60. So I'm just going to bump that up. I'm at 70 whips moving into the beginning of this month, at which point now I have 73 or 74 because I've started a few new things.
I mean, basically, we've got like a 4,000 or 5,000 square foot off-site craft room, so
yeah,
it's problematic at times.
It's a little bit like
our husbands love it.
Yeah. Actually, John is very happy that the things are not at home anymore, and I think Mark's the same. John was never he never minded all of my things. Like he never minded the fact that I invested my discretionary spending on my hobbies, and he didn't mind that, but the space that it took up. I know for you it was yarn, right? Like you have like how many yarn cabinets? A few? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pieces of furniture, large pieces of furniture for yarn. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, Mark never minded really. It was just every time he had to pick up something to get at something else, it was like, God, you've got a lot of
yeah.
Yeah.
I know. So, but you know, we have kind of turned it into something, you know.
For sure.
Yeah. I like coming here every day.
Yeah.
In fact, I love coming here every day. It's like, it's the best place to be. So I started a few new things.
Excellent.
Do you want me to start?
Yes.
Okay. So first of all, let me show you, I had a little mini finish. This is, I started a stitch along, Love Thy Neighbor, Modern Folk Embroidery. Now, some of you will know that I've invested in a downwards facing camera. I'm not going to be using that today in conjunction with this video because I have to do some practicing and I have to figure out how I'm going to do it to the best of my ability, especially when it's 2 of us. It's a little easier to kind of fiddle around with it when it's just me, but I don't want Kerri here all day. So, you know, let's move on, shall we? Okay, so Love Thy Neighbor SAL, Modern Folk Embroidery. I chose to stitch this with the February One of a Kind floss pack, Kerri's February One of a Kinds clubs. This is, these are the colors. They're beautiful. By the way, March's One of a Kind flosses. So good. And I'm telling you, if you get the Modern Linen Club that's going to be shipping at the end of March, just save your One of a Kind floss club. Just save it. Just letting you know. Okay, so totally lost track of my train of thought there. So this is where I'm at now. If you want to hold that. So now it is going to be a little hard to see. I stitched the middle motif for January. Okay. Now, if you look closely, because I know it's kind of tone on tone, but right below, it's not showing up very well in the camera at all. Right there is beach glass, which is a pale floss with little speckles in it. And so that was the motif that I wanted to stitch for February, and it's done. Nice. And so my plan is, I know it kind of disappears when you move it back in this lighting. You see it?
Cute. I like it.
It's just pale.
Yeah.
And so my plan is I'm going to stitch all 3. Just hang on a sec, sorry. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to stitch all 3 of those motifs with beach glass. So I know in this lighting it's even harder to see. It's very faint, but when you catch it in certain lights, it's really, really pretty. I love it.
It looks really nice.
It's almost like my eye knew what I was going to be doing this morning, and it's just started absolutely, like all morning it was totally fine. Yeah. And now it's just like having a little temper tantrum. Very frustrating. Anyways, so my goal for February is done.
Excellent.
Love Thy Neighbor. So Leah has popped some kits in the shop because of course this was a one of a kind floss pack. I think we have 45 packs left. So we've kitted them up with this chart and some cloud break as well. And you don't have to stitch the same colors that I'm stitching. If you want to, you know, if you don't like that light tone on tone, then there are 5 other flosses that you can use. And we've only kitted it up with fabrics that use 1 strand of floss. So 20 count Aida, 36 count linen and 40 count linen. Now obviously, yes, on 36 you could use 2 strands. That's another option as well. If you wanted to use that beach glass, you could, for that section, use 2 strands of floss, even on 40 count. And that's going to give you a slightly more punchy bit of texture as well as color. So,
or do your top cross double?
Yes. So basically 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's a good idea. So, but I kind of like the
no, it's very nice.
So that was my little mini finish. What have you been working on? I'm not an idiot.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, that's debatable.
Nope, I said nothing.
Yeah,
Okay, so I've been working on M-Fant. This is a stitch along that I'm doing with Barbie Stitches and Coty Black Cat Stitcher out west.
Oh, that is so pretty.
I texted Caroline yesterday in a panic, is there errata for this? And she said, did you read the chart? No, I don't read the instructions for chatelaine. Why would I do it for M-Fant?
No, so, I was actually asking. I don't know if it says in the chart.
Ellen made a note or mentioned that M.
Oh, she did
some creative stuff with the lettering.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's what it was.
Probably.
But of course I amplified the mistake because my X was wrong. So now not only is my Y and my Z down 1, it's actually down 2. So now I've got to rip out everything.
Oh dear.
Because I'm kind of like that.
Okay. Oh, it's so beautiful.
It is, but it's like drastically.
Holy cow.
Drastically lower now.
See, I would still leave it. Yeah. Are you going to show them?
No.
Okay. Oh, look. Wow.
So plugging away with it.
Okay, so what we're talking about is she was stitching these. It starts with the X, right?
Right, and I'd already ripped that out, so that's not quite complete yet.
Okay.
Because it's at 80%, so I left it.
So she messaged me and said, is there an errata? Because the X is 1 stitch lower in the chart.
Higher?
Yeah,
the Y and the Z are 1 stitch lower.
Oh, I got you. So they're on par with the V and the thing. It's the X that's higher? Okay.
U, V, X are all on 1 line.
Yeah.
And then this half of the chart is dropped 1 stitch.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Yeah. And so what I did was I went and I looked at Ellen's shop model, and sure enough, they are not, the chart is correct.
Yeah.
So M-Fant, as Ellen stated in her chart, was a little, loose and wild with the spacing. So it's not an error, it is accurate. If you want to stitch it true to reproduction style. If that's going to bother you, it's one square. Just move it up or down if you want. It's nobody's going to know except you.
Exactly.
But look at those colors.
Yeah, I just love them. Love it.
So Kerri is doing a mix of the bright and the muted colorway. There's two colorway options that Ellen has charted this for, either the front or the back version, and we have both of those options in the chart, and Kerri, being Kerri, is doing a combo of both.
Correct.
Because she can't leave well enough alone.
No. So you think I should leave that Y, Z, and the numbers the way they are?
As long as it doesn't affect anything else on the chart.
It shouldn't. I just can't use it as a guide for this.
I'm telling you, they look beautiful. I wouldn't rip them out to restitch them just to move them up or down.
No? Okay.
If you can live with it.
I'm concerned that on this row, it's going to start looking too crowded. But we'll see. I can address it at that point.
When we're done, look at the model.
Okay.
And then see if you can, live with it.
Cool.
I think it should be fine.
All right.
I would probably leave it, as long as, like you said, you're going to be happy with it.
Do you like how I chose to deal with that edge?
Yeah, what the heck is that?
Well, my fabric was wider than the scroll rod, so I actually drew a thread to make sure that I wasn't cutting it with my chicken cutting shears, kitchen shears, and then I didn't serge it, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was going to bust out some masking tape a la 1980, but...
Looking good, looking good. Looking good. Hi.
Sorry, quick question.
Hang on a sec. All right. So yeah, you are flying on that.
Yeah,
it's really coming along.
Yeah, thank you. I'm approaching 50% now, so that's good. All I have to do is get it to 80.
Yeah, and then you're practically done. and then you're really done.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have very much progress on this, but I really wanted to share this because I finally started this. I love this chart. It's so sweet. So, funny story, we do inventory twice a year here at Evertote, and the end of February is inventory. So when I start, looking around and I'm like, okay, well that's been sitting around for a while, and I should get at that. This chart and the floss pack is one of those situations, because 2 years ago, Cheryl, Tiny Modernist, designed this chart with Roxy Floss Co., Panettone, and Floss right before Stitch North, 2022.
That was the exclusive for Stitch North, wasn't it?
It wasn't the exclusive.
Oh, no? Okay.
No. 2023, pardon me. Wasn't the exclusive, but, or was it?
I thought it was, but I would not.
Am I lying?
Do not.
It was the exclusive.
Take my word on anything.
See, it's been 2 years. My memory is terrible. It was, because look, I'm looking at the fabric for the floss folio. Okay, so this is one of the things I also had to show you guys today. Yeah, there was another time where we did another chart that wasn't, anyway, it doesn't matter. So this was the chart. We had this as the floss folio. So this was the kit. You're right. We over prepared. We over prepared.
That's a positive spin.
We packed so many floss packs for this chart, and I brought in lots of charts, because you never know how many people are going to want, and when you're at Stitch North and people want to buy it now, you have to, like, there's a lot going on. It's very busy. So to save time, we pre-packed a whole bunch of floss packs. And this sold very, very well. But when I say we packed a lot of floss packs, we packed a lot of floss packs. So we have about 50 of these floss packs left. And it's kind of, because I don't really promote it, they've been on sale for a little while for 25% off. Because they're old dye lots. And we should have removed them from the packaging, but that always seems like such a waste to me, because we've done the work to put them together, etc., etc.
And
right?
Are they on old cards as
They're
well?
on old cards, so they're on like not OG, but the second OG,
OG 2.0.
OG 2.0. They're still Leo and Roxy Flossco.
Yeah.
Right, and so white cards and old dye lots, but there's nothing wrong with the floss. It's just that, you know, they need to be stitched. They need to be left. So the chart and the floss pack, I've got about 50 of them left. They're 25% off. And I'm always looking for ways to showcase projects that are perfect for newer stitchers. Things that are really nice to stitch, things that look great, but also challenge a newer stitcher, but that are also totally doable. So the thing that I love about Cheryl's chart is that it's not huge, but it also looks really effective in a larger count, as well as she's great at including instructions. Yes. So at the very beginning, at the very back of her chart, she actually gives you know, some guidance for new stitchers. And then because this is a pillow finish, she has instructions on the inside of the chart on how to do that finishing. So it's a really inclusive project for newer stitchers. And so what I like to do is I like to showcase the things that we offer, like 14 count Ada, that, you know, stitchers who are just kind of reaching out into the realm of moving beyond the sort of basic products and looking to sort of, you know, spoil themselves a little bit with maybe some hand-dyed stuff, but they're not ready to go to linen. Or lots of people use Aida because they just enjoy it. And I am one of those as well. Sometimes for certain projects, you just want a bit of Aida. It's fast. You can see the holes easily. People with, you know, vision struggles, it's great. So 14 count Panettone. The dye lots on 14 count are always like chef's kiss.
Yes,
it takes the dye beautifully.
It really does.
14 count, 14, 16, and 20 are probably the best. 18 count is a real mystery what you're going to end up with, because there's something about the 18 count, something in the content of it, it just doesn't take the dye the same way.
Which is odd because it's the exact same.
It's exactly the same.
So I don't know what it is.
I don't know either. But 14 count, it's great. So I started this chart. I started with the letters in the middle. And I mean, look at that fabric.
Yeah.
14 count Aida. It's got a beautiful soft hand feel, but not like super, super soft. It's got enough structure. It's great for stitching. And I've got it on some scroll rods. I'm telling you, I did this in like 30 minutes. So fun. So I just wanted to highlight that it was in the shop, that it was on sale. The Aida, I think we've got 2 or 3 yards of 14 count. I think you were dyeing some more.
Yeah, I've got another 3 yards downstairs.
Of the Panettone?
Yeah. I don't know if you've taken that or not.
I have. I don't know.
Okay.
Actually. So a 1/4 yard of Panettone, Aida, and chart, floss, and you're off to the races. So I'm actually really excited to see this come together in 14 count. I'm not going to do a pillow finish. I'm actually going to frame this because I want Craig to do a heart cutout.
Oh, cute.
Matting.
Yeah.
Just like my moonshine cabin.
Yeah.
I want like a double matted heart cutout.
Cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's a really nice piece.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Very nice.
Yeah. So lots of people don't know that we actually carry 14 count. So just highlighting it because it's fun. All right.
That's such a good chart.
Isn't it good?
It really is.
Yeah, I know. So actually, I was gonna surprise you with this, but I'm just gonna tell you because I am terrible at keeping secrets. I'm gonna put the word Roxy in the hoop.
Cute.
Instead of ABC, I'm gonna put Roxy because there's you and me.
Yeah.
We're playing around here at the Evertote Roxy Flosstube workshop.
Cute. I like it.
Hey.
You're very creative.
I'm something.
Gosh. So funny.
Can't remember packing tape. Okay. So what else have you got?
Well, hold on to your socks. Logistically, I don't know how this goes. Okay.
Holy doodle. Holy, no, it's not. No, okay. Oh my gosh, it's so
darn
close. Okay, hold it down just a little bit.
Okay.
There.
Yeah, it's pretty darn close.
Kerri.
But I'm at the point now where it's starting to get real slow because now I'm double checking everything that I do here, making sure I did it over here. So I'm finding lots of confetti that I just didn't bother getting to.
Right.
And then actually I thought this was all done up on here, but there's quite a few little things in here that I left. My 80% rule. So it's getting there, but I had to put it away.
This is...
I get a little ragey on this one.
Amazing.
I love it.
This is Turkish Delight by Rosewood Manor with Kerri's big ol' switcheroo.
Yeah.
So it's on a piece of porcelain linen, Roxy Flosco porcelain linen, and a totally different floss palette to the chart. This is amazing. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
You are so close. You're way
So
more than
close.
80%.
Way more than 80%. Oh, and I see a little section right in here where I got missing some leaves. So I'm gonna have to...
You're gonna have to go over this with a magnifier.
Yeah,
when you're...
and I also noticed that on this side, I went a little rogue on their beaks. So I have to rip the beaks out and do them properly.
Okay, so I'm gonna bring this close so that you can see it and appreciate it. Look at all that detail. Oh my goodness.
So much
what did we call
detail.
her again?
Oh,
Kluba?
Karen Confetti Kluba.
Karen Confetti Kluba.
Yeah.
That's central motif is worth stitching on its own.
For sure. And that is actually 100% done, believe it or not.
That is stunning. Wowzers.
So it's close, but I'm gonna have to put that into a little timeout for a couple of weeks maybe, just to
oh my gosh,
rebuild the motivation.
Yeah. Oh, Kerri, it's beautiful. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
So good.
This will be one of those finishes like what is it?
HKVH?
Yeah.
Hakva?
Hakva. That when it's done it'll be like, whew.
Yeah. Historische Stickmuster.
Yes.
That was yeah, that was good. Oh my goodness. That is so beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow, like next level. Gorgeous. Okay, so I started my Valentine's piece. So today is the 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. I did have a video out this morning on my Off the Grid Needle Arts channel for the start of this stitch along, so I'm not going to go into too much detail here. This is the Modern Folk Embroidery Evertote Roxy Floss Co. Valentine's 2025 collaboration, and
It's pretty good.
it is. So again, keep in mind this is a digital mock-up of the colors on the cover. So the colors that we're stitching it with are similar, but you're going to notice some differences. The same thing with last year's chart. As we began stitching, you know, several stitchers would say, hey, it doesn't look like the cover. Well, it again is it's a digital mock-up, and Kerri dyed the colors to Jacob's request, and then he did his best to color match with the chart without actually having the floss. Jacob didn't have our floss. He had to do his best for the cover. So the flosses are these guys here. Again, I show these in this morning's video, so I'm not really going to take a lot of time here, but I did start it. This is day one's stitching. Started in the center. Ta-da! Got 3 of the colors in there, and yeah, so I'm excited. On
Nice.
oh, I have a needle minder for you.
Oh,
So
fun.
don't let me forget to give it to
Okay,
you
thank
before you go. So this is on 40 count arrowroot with Kerri's floss.
Nice.
So
I can't wait to see the coral next to the pinks and reds.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good. So I'm working my way down to this because I wanted to have all 4 of the colors in here in the first couple of days. So I'm working my way down that this red curly Q, and then I'm going to work my down into this motif,
Yeah.
because I get to add the pink
Yes.
in here.
That'll be good.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that. Now,
Very cool.
the box had some cotton velveteen in it. This absolutely gorgeous. This was a box exclusive, and it was meant to be a treat in the box. It was a suggestion that you could use it to turn your Valentines into a pillow, or of course you could use it for finishing smalls or whatever you wanted. So while I was recording yesterday,
Yeah.
all of a sudden it hit me. I knew exactly what I wanted to use it for.
Yeah.
You know where I'm going with this, right?
I do, and I thought, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That worked out really well.
So, allow me to show you what my current obsession has been. Nuri, Shaded Stitchery, Closely Kept number 4. This is a series of tin types, cased tin types found in the Smithsonian National Museum of African American History and Culture. And she charted this, Nuri charted this with Roxy Floss Co. This is Cherry Cobbler, the Floss is Piggy Bank. This, the light colored fabric was a one-of-a-kind even weave, and then the floss here was Tuesday, where she did the Azizi version. That was Tuesday. But this is my color, so I had to use Cherry Cobbler. And so I started this, and I couldn't put it down.
Yeah.
I literally couldn't put it down. I'm almost done.
That is so good.
Right?
I love it. And can I hold up the Valentine?
Yeah. Oh
What?
my good gravy. Right?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's better.
I mean, come on.
It's funny how the light hits the nap on that.
Yeah.
It looks lighter that way than
Yeah.
it does.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
I literally,
Very cool.
I'm gonna be finished this by early next week. I couldn't put it down. I'm using a 36 count cherry cobbler with 1 strand of piggy bank. Leah has put some kits in the shop. You get a wide 8, so you actually have enough fabric to actually do both versions. Because these are just
cool.
small.
Yeah.
You could do both the one I'm doing, as well as the Azizi version with the other colorway. So you do this colorway with this chart. You've got enough fabric. We've also included 2 skeins of floss. So if you choose to do the Azizi version, you have enough floss, but only if you use 1 strand over 2. If you want more floss, just tuck an extra skein or 2 into your cart. But I literally, as soon as I started it,
oh yeah,
right?
It's so good. Yeah, very nice.
It's meaningful. I started this because it's Black History Month, and as with everything Nuri does, that's what it's based on. It's meaningful. It's beautiful. It's special. And I mean, like, look, it's so beautiful. I have spent many happy hours avoiding the news while stitching this. So,
yeah. And Nuri, I don't know. Nuri's just one of those people that cross paths in life, and she's just a really special person.
yeah. Yeah. So, Nuri's going to be at Nashville Needlework Market. I think she's going to be in the Gentle Arts booth. So if you are headed to Nashville, make sure you head over there and check her out. Go and I think she has she might have an exclusive with Gentle Arts, and I think she's going to be in their booth the whole weekend. So go and say hi. Oh, yeah,
super good.
Amazing. I love it so much. All right, I'm going to change my battery, and then we'll carry on. Here we go. Are we centered?
I think so.
I always do this. I change the battery or fiddle with something, and I do it so one of us is only half in the in the camera. So yeah, so
That's amazing.
those are underway.
Cool.
Cool, cool, cool. Do you want to share something?
Sure. So last week we listed 5 new colorways of linen.
Yes.
And I've been really smitten about this one. I originally dyed it for Leanne from, what is it, 1897?
1897, Schoolhouse Samplers. This is what she dyed it for.
Yeah.
Okay. See that?
Mm-hmm.
There's a sampler coming out next Tuesday called Upping of the Swans.
Right. I've been calling it Emma.
That's what Leanne calls it as well, but I can never remember the girl's name, so I always call it. But I can remember swans.
Yeah.
So
I
just totally like rained on your parade by
it's okay.
showing the linen.
No. What I love about it is that I dyed it for like a historical sampler.
Yeah.
But then turned it into something else as well. So
right, but I mean Leanne,
she
like she went off.
She was out of the box.
Yeah. Totally. I can't remember the phrase. But yeah, out of the box is perfect.
Turned it on its head.
She turned it on its head, this traditional sampler, and she used this color linen. So this was Kerri's answer to, you know, what we're going to chart this for. And I am ready to go. I don't have the chart yet, but I'm ready to start it because it's amazing.
Yes. So yeah, I originally dyed the linen colorway for that and totally smitten with it. And then within 24 hours or something like that, I saw Natalia from Australia.
Yeah.
I had posted a chart from Jed Cross Stitch on Instagram, and I knew that
the name of the chart is
Cherry Magpie.
Cherry Magpie.
Yeah. So
oh my gosh.
why my brain is like looking at the scroll rod. What is the front? What is the back?
Look it. Oh my gosh.
The conversion, I had to do some tweaks, as I do. And I did it before it got listed.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So I'm very, very happy with that. Maybe we can fold it in half so that maybe the light won't come through.
Oh, look it.
So I'm very happy with that. Love the palette. Jessica had used 2 hand-dyed flosses, so that was, I wanted to make sure I did her original, what she had artistically in mind.
Right.
I wanted to stay true to that, so that was some of the big tweaks that I had to do just to get that right. But I'm very happy with the conversion.
Oh,
so,
wow.
And it is a fun stitch. Super fun. I think I've made it right across, so that's the width of it.
So this is not a chart that we carry. So I will make sure that Kerri gives me the information, and I'll put it in the drop-down box below where you can find this chart.
It's available on
PDF,
Etsy,
right?
Yeah. It's PDF and on Instagram, both in the original, my post on the wall. Is that the terminology for it? The post on the wall. I've got the conversion, and then I've also put the conversion in that little highlights bubble on my profile.
Kerri's got a highlights section. Yeah.
We're so tacky-tack. on the
It's
Instagram.
been a week, y'all. Yeah, on the Instagrams, on the internets.
On the internets.
This is amazing.
Really happy with it. I think I'm going to do that again this weekend. Yay.
I can't wait to start the sampler. I literally can't wait to start the sampler.
Yeah, it's going to be
because
good.
this linen is so pretty.
Yeah.
Sorry, what count? 32 you're using, right?
32, 2 threads, which just makes it all just pop. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's a little bit
blowing up.
Yeah. Whoa.
That's more accurate. Even on my Instagram post, it
washes out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a really rich magenta. It's gorgeous.
Thanks.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
So I'm loving that. So fun. That cherry.
Yeah.
I can hardly wait to get to the magpie.
Yeah. Beautiful. I have to get back to my crow on Nevermore.
Yes.
I wanna finish that crow. Yeah. So I'm so excited for this chart. So just I'm gonna keep talking about Leanne just for a minute, since we're talking about that. We actually did a shop update back in January that I'm not sure we shared. We brought some of her older charts into the shop. Every month we're adding in some of her back catalog. Next Tuesday we're adding 2 new charts from Leanne. But last month we add, I have to stitch this immediately. This is Granny's Garden, Born in a Bower. It's smalls. Look at those smalls. Cute. Oh, I love this. And the whole, the packaging, it's small and cute and sweet. So actually I'm going to use my floss folio. Use my floss folio for that. So ta-da! That's one. What else did we do? We brought in Hope in Bloom. This is 2 colorways. So you can see how she stitched it on 2 totally different linens, how effective that is. They look completely different, but it's exactly the same chart. I love that she gives you options.
I like how Leanne thinks.
Yeah, me too. She just thinks out of the box. Love it. Yeah, isn't that great?
Color.
I know. It's like a turmeric almost.
Yeah, it's really nice.
In the Butterfly's Garden. I love this sampler. It's simple, it's beautiful. In the Butterfly's Garden. Mountain Meadow.
All these for the first time. This is
Aren't they fun? Mountain Meadow, Moss and Moor. Catherine Godley, March 27th, age 10 years. This is a newer chart. I think Leanne released this maybe November, December of last year. So it was a good one to bring in as kind of a newer chart into our update last month. Forgive me for holding them on an angle, but I know I don't want to take them out of the plastic coverings.
This, I'm just going to go back to this one. If you're a border stitcher,
oh yeah,
this is going to be a jam, I think.
Yeah. Hannah has done all of the floss conversions for these. They're all listed with, you know, she's kitted them all up. They're all in the shop. The ties that bind, love this one.
That palette
Buttercup.
is so sweet. Yeah.
Look at this. Look at that. Oh, so yeah. Oh. It's soft and pretty and just beautiful. These ones I shared already. Bluebird of Happiness. Love this one. Hope that's in focus there. Bluebird of Happiness. Leanne's photography is fun. Hannah and I were just chatting about this yesterday. Leanne's pictures, she has the biggest collection of small bits and pieces that we've ever seen, because they're all, like, all of her photos use all these different little vintagey fun bits and bobs, right? Little chummies. And they're so fun to look at, and every time you look at the picture you see something different. Ephemera, is that what that word is? Ephemera?
I think so.
I love this one.
Yes, ephemera.
I like a Red House. This has got it all. Sweet Friendship, Mary Ann Drake, age 6 years, 1856. Look at that. So good. So you can find, we have 1897 has her own section on our website where everything is there in one place, easy to find. So we're super excited about next Tuesday. That's when we're going to be releasing those 2 new charts from Leanne. Hannah just got the floss lists yesterday, the conversions, she's just finished them. So yeah, excited.
Excellent.
Excited. So I also have been working on, you can show yours too.
Oh, is this the...
Yeah.
Okay.
So Kerri and I did another, well, I should say, I did another, you will like this, you need to stitch this.
I was voluntold.
She was voluntold that we had to stitch some smalls.
But you know what? I really like doing this because we do the buddy system on the floss.
Yeah.
And I mean, look at that. There's like 18 colors there, and I just got a couple of threads each. And
so this is Cosford Rise St. Valentine's Complete Collection. So there are 6 charts in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 charts in this little collection. And there's 2 linen colorways that Kelly uses, a sort of pale blue and then a sort of neutral brown. And we have Cloudbreak and Panettone. So I said, okay, which one do you want to do? Pick one. And so Kerri did the one on blue linen and I did one on a piece of Panettone. Because I really want to up our finishing game this year. Smalls and finishing. I know! I'll bring you along with me whether you like it or not.
I know you will.
So Kerri did the swan. When we shared, so the floss, let's talk about the floss pack first of all, before we show you the stitching. Because when you pull the floss pack, you're like, that is not Valentine's Day.
No.
That is like the total opposite of what you think of.
Until
you start stitching it. Yeah, we're like, I don't think that's right. Like, and then you look at the DMC that Kelly has stitched and you're like, yeah, that's right. Hannah nailed it. But the palette is really sort of coral pinks. Coral pinks and greens. Now there's one rogue rust, like really rusty orange in there. And that's for like a few things in and amongst. The overwhelming majority of the palette are those corally, corally pinks there. It's not focusing there. Your noggin's in the way. There we go. Okay. So believe it or not, that is the floss palette. That's the palette for this collection. And because there's so much of it, and you know, the designs are tiny, we thought, okay, well, let's share the floss pack.
Yeah. So
Kerri did the swan.
Just pulled a few threads, and this is like, we got to put something. I was able to finish this.
That's how tiny it is, but
look
at how cute. Look at how cute that is.
I even did the back stitching.
It is adorable, and French knots and everything.
Oh, I went rogue on those actually.
You did?
They aren't in the pattern.
Oh, that's so cool.
This one could use an eyeball, so I did.
It is so sweet. So, Kerri did the swan and she's finished. I chose to do the Be Still My Heart pillow there. I am not finished. Now, first of all, let me tell you about my bag. This, we have 12 of them left. This is from our original collaboration with Jacob of Modern Folk Embroidery, the very first Valentine's-y thing that we did with Jacob, which was Isabella's Heart. We sold it with this project bag.
Right. Yeah.
We had a white colorway with red flowers and a red topper, and then we had this black colorway. We've got 12 bags left. That's it. Then they're gone. This is mine. So I put my Valentine in here. Oh, I've got the chart still in the thing. Let me just remove the chart. Hang on.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Look. There's a lot of stitching in it.
Yeah.
Look at that. Isn't it pretty? And so I went tiny. I'm doing it on 40 count Panettone 1/2. And it is just tiny and perfect. Look at all those little flowers. Like, I'm not sure you're going to pick up all the detail on camera, but it is really lovely. So the way that I work with Q-snaps, I can't show you because I'll be showing you the pattern, but I actually rip them apart. I rip out the pattern and then I clip it right to my Q-snap because I just can't see very well. And I prefer paper patterns over PDF because the PDF, I can't get it close enough to my face because I have to stitch with my glasses off. So having it just clipped right to my Q-snap,
yeah,
I love it. So, yeah. So, do we want to talk about how we're going to finish things?
Yeah, let's.
So I said, okay, I went to Michael's and I had a little looky-loo at all of their things that you could use for finishing. So,
spoiler alert, she bought a finished box and bought me a raw wood box.
I looked for one that was finished, that was small enough for your little guy, but they didn't have any. So mine is a finished box, yes. So at Michael's,
how convenient.
At Michael's you can get, like, it's just, so it's for smalls, right? Duh. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do a flat finish on my heart with maybe also a layer of fabric and some pom-poms, and then I'm going to attach it right to the front of the box.
That'd be nice.
So that's the plan for that.
Oh, we should also say that we did up the
pom-poms. We have trim. Yeah, Kerri dyed trim to match tart, which is, you have the bulk of the tart.
Yeah. Here's the
you have the bulk of the tart. Phrases I never thought I would say. There's the tart. So there's pom-poms that match that, as well as there's a blue,
a navy,
darker navy that looks good with the cloud break. We do not have that listed, so if you're interested in some, send us an email. Yeah. So basically, I wanted to buy another thing so that I could, because to me, I don't have a dough bowl, and I don't. At the moment, it's not in my budget to buy a proper dough bowl. So this decorative small tray was $23 Canadian. And look, I have a little dough bowl.
Nice.
And these are all of the treasures, well, not all of them, but some of the treasures that friends have given me. I left the price tag, I left this on so I could remember to tell you how much it was. All of my treasures are in there.
I like it.
Do you want to get a little close up of my treasures? Look at my treasures. Ooh. Ooh. I have good friends. Look at that. They're pretty. So
very nice.
And I know who gave me all of them. I'll do a little close-up show and tell of all of those on my own Flosstube next week. So that's the plan for mine. Cool. Plan for yours?
Well, I'm in the painting stage of my smalls finish. And because I'm a little bit extra, I found some automotive sandpaper, 2000 grit at home, and I'm sanding in between coats, and I can really just get one coat a day, so this is going to need numerous coats. So so I'm in the process. So that's that. I will probably have to paint the inside as well. Cute. Because I don't think I can leave that.
It has a little magnetic closure.
Yeah. And then this little swan will be put on puffy something, and
a little bit of batting, a little bit of cardstock.
What's she saying?
Yeah. A little bit of pom-pom.
Yeah. And then it's going to adhere to this.
With glue.
With glue.
Probably some E6000.
Yeah. So don't hold your breath, but things to come.
You know, you can do it. We should have a little finishing work party.
Yes.
Right?
That would be good.
Because we both have to do it.
Yeah.
So you've got until mine is done. And then we'll do it together.
That's good.
Okay?
All right.
Because I always put mine off too.
Okay.
So if we schedule it and we do it together, then it'll be fun and we'll get it done.
Okay.
And we can help each other.
Good.
Okay? All right.
Excellent.
We can do it. We can do it.
Yeah. What should happen? I might call Fauna. That would work, right?
You can finish that yourself. It's tiny.
It'll be fine.
It's tiny, though. Vonna does an amazing job.
She really does. Did you see those finishes from Nashville?
Yes.
Ooh.
She's very talented.
Next level.
Holy cow. Bought myself some yarn.
Nice. It's very nice.
I totally hook, line, and sink. Oh, I have to put this back in the project bag before I put it somewhere else, and then, so forgive me. Because that'll oh, and I just gave myself a paper cut.
Nice.
Nice.
Good way to end the week.
Here's a paper cut for you.
Yeah. Oh, that's really nice.
Isn't that nice? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I totally was like hook, line, and sinker. Arcane Fiberworks has been doing some serious Instagram advertising lately. And the picture combined with the yarn, it just reeled me in. Totally reeled me in. I fully admit it. I couldn't help myself. So it's called My Happy Place. Arcane Fiberworks is a Canadian dyer from, where are they from?
Alberta.
Alberta?
Yeah.
So look at. That is so just
sorry, it's my
gorgeous. Gorgeous. So it's an 80-20, perfect for socks for me. These are going to be socks for me.
Very nice.
Yeah. Beautiful. I got the heel flap and gusset pickups done on Sarah's sock. So that's done. I'm now working on my decreases. So I'm not going to start that or anything. But I haven't, I haven't bought any yarn other than timber yarns for probably 2 years.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
That's the only skein of yarn I bought other than Heather's self-striping.
Yeah.
2 years.
I shouldn't even mention this because I know none of the details. The Kriabe?
Oh my goodness. My friend Virtuti just stopped by. I have known Virtuti for longer than... I was pregnant with Nicholas when I met Virtuti. She just stopped by to give me her copy of Miss Margaret Ann Rollo because she watched our whip parade.
Yep.
Now I have 2 because the designer herself, Krista, sent me the PDF. So I wanted to say a huge thank you to to both Krista and now Virtuti. I am well stocked. And actually, I am going to stitch from the PDF, but this is now going to go in my personal collection as a memento, because this was one of the first collaborations that I ever did with Krista. Actually, I didn't tell you, I heard from Krista last week. She's hopefully going to come to Stitch North.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, so hopefully I'll see her there.
Fantastic.
So Krista has the PDF available for purchase on her her website, Miss Margaret Ann Rollo. It's a little Canadian sampler. And she has included extra charts for these cuties here. Look at those. And actually, you see this? A couple years ago, Krista sent me that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she sent me that as a little gift.
Nice. It's
and
beautiful.
that, actually, she sent me both. That one I put on my tree. And this one is
it's a beautiful finish.
Isn't that gorgeous?
3 colors of ribbons.
Yeah. Virtuti, thank you so much. That was really sweet. We have good friends. Okay.
All right. Well, we're on the knitting theme, so I'll show my sweater that I've been working on. Oh yeah, I think that's what I was saying actually. There's a pattern being released today by the Creabe, the.CREABEA.
Okay.
And it's a up to 24 color yoke. Yeah.
Holy cow.
So I saw that and it was like, yeah, sign me up. But I gotta finish. I've got a few sweaters on the go. So I think everybody's seen this before, but I'm further along, obviously, in my
that's
yoke.
Gorgeous.
I think I've got 18 more rows to go in my yoke. It's very subtle, 3 color yoke.
That is beautiful.
And those rounds are getting long. They're like 300 stitches now, so.
That is gorgeous.
Thanks. Can't remember what it's called. Pohola? It's
feels very sheepy.
Oh yeah, this is not your. No.
That would I would be soft, itching like crazy. It's soft, but it feels itchy.
Might be better when it's washed.
I have a very delicate. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, thanks.
Wow.
Yarn is from Sonder Yarn in Montreal.
Beautiful. So, almost done.
Almost done. I forget, I've been knitting a lot of sport weight sweaters, and there's a big difference between fingering and sport.
Oh, yes.
When it comes to doing a
yoke,
a full sweater, an adult size
3 color yoke.
Fingering weight sweater.
That's I would say so. I don't find that shocking.
No, the fact that I have 300 stitches on the needles now going around.
What's the name of that pattern again?
I butchered it. It's a Finnish word, I believe. Pohola, P-O-H. Good one, Kerri. P-O-H-J-O-L-A by Sari and S-A-R-I.
Do you have the cover photo there? My sister-in-law is coming into town tonight. I don't have a lot of editing time, so sorry. If you've got any questions, leave it below. Here.
I'll get my melon out of the way.
There we go. So there's the title. Look at that sweater. Wow-wee. And
yeah, it's got the color work at the waist as well, which I forgot about. Oh no, it doesn't. Oh, I thought there was a version that it had.
Gorgeous. Beautiful. Hem. It's really pretty.
Wow. Yeah. So that'll be done. Who knows when?
I want to start this so bad. This is why this is sitting on my desk, because I want to start it right now. Blue flower. Look at that. Forest Home. This one's been around for a while. Every time I walk by it, I'm like, oh, I'm going to start that right now. But I have a few things to finish up first. Oh, I wanted to show you this because it's Valentine's Day. We are working on the Valentine's collection, but also Kelly has this cutie, Cupid sampler. Look at that. So we've got it kitted up in the shop with candy apple. Roxy Flosstube candy apple is our red linen, and various flosses. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? The little birds with the heart.
Yeah, very cute. Did you bring Catherine?
It's right over there. Do I have to take it off the frame?
No.
Okay. We've been working on it, but we've only put like 3 threads in it since we last showed it. And somebody couldn't get together this week. I didn't show this before in my whip parade. I joined the Sunshine Stitchers EJ Creates Put a Bird on It stitch along that so many of you are stitching. I love it. If you are stitching this or you're a fan of Facebook groups with lots of really great stitching, you're going to want to join the Sunshine Stitchers Facebook page because it's an active group, lots of people sharing their stitching. EJ and Sheila are active on the group as well. It's a fantastic busy group. And so many people are sharing their progress in that Facebook group. It's wonderful. Now, I am...
You know what? You could double dip on this one because it's got the alphabet.
For Fab
yeah,
alphabets.
Fab alphabets.
Something.
Yeah.
Jacob's February alphabet.
Yeah.
This is my floss. I'm using Hannah's floss conversion to Jacob's photo, and
that's a good palette.
Isn't it good?
These together are just amazing.
That's the one that I talked about for 15 minutes about 5 colors.
Yeah.
Remember?
Tart and blue in the face.
I won't repeat myself again. Sorry. And there's mine. I'm using my Jacob Modern Book Embroidery needle minder. Ta-da! Clearly I'm way behind. Sorry about let's see if I can, I don't even have a clear piece of anything I can put behind it. Nope. I'm using a 46 count porcelain, so it's tiny, and I made a mistake that I'm going to remember that I made so that I can do it all the way around. It's very, like, it's not going to cause a counting error if I forget to do it again, but I'll visually be able to see it. So isn't that cute? Yeah. I know, I've done so little. I really have to get on this. It is on my goals to finish the first motif that I should have finished in December. So I want to do that. And Sheila left me a comment last week and she said, it's not a race.
There you go.
That it's perfectly fine that I'm behind. I have this in my proud plumage because it's got a bird on it. Got 2 birds on it. It's got 4 birds on it. And yeah, so I'm going to work on that this weekend. We're supposed to get another storm this weekend.
Yeah, I kind of saw that.
Oops.
Yeah, it's supposed to snow all weekend, isn't it?
I love the notions pouch to this one.
Mm-hmm.
I meant to put my floss back in there, but I forgot. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Might miss us. We might get freezing rain. Yeah. Who knows? So that's what I've been working on the last couple of weeks. Do you have anything else that you've been actively stitching?
No, it's been a 3-project rotation.
That's good.
Yeah.
You're definitely getting some progress.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, well, I just have a couple other things to share. More shop updatey wise. I already shared with you the 1897 charts that went in last month. A couple other modern folk embroidery charts that went in last month. Plus 2 brand new ones yesterday. So first of all, last month we put in a winter alphabet, which I love.
Looks small.
But it's not.
But it's not.
There's hearts and hearts.
It is small. It's only 93 by 113.
It's tiny. A mere trifle. Hearts and hearts.
Nice.
And the Yule Dance is finally now available as well. This was the gift for day 25's countdown stitchers. If you got the full box, this was a chart for you in your box. So now this chart is now listed for everyone. So Jacob has the PDFs for these in his shop as well. Of course, everything that he sells, PDFs are in his shop. We only carry physical copies. So yesterday, and I'll put photos in here for you because they, I don't have the charts yet. These are up for pre-order in the shop. See when I turned it back on? I'm half in, half out. There we go. See? See? Did it to myself. So, and I'm going to completely butcher the name of the chart. The first one is easy. It's called House of Hearts. And it's
that's
stunning.
Incredible.
Right?
Holy smokes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. That's a good one, Jacob. I haven't seen that one.
It is
I saw this other one.
So beautiful. So these are available in the shop, but they are pre-order. We have to wait for the copies to arrive back from the printer before we can ship them out. So good. Okay, and the other one, new one from yesterday, is it was an exclusive before for a shop in the Netherlands for a workshop event at De Handwerk Boutique.
Oh, like boutique.
Yes, but
boutique.
I don't know how to pronounce that. And so it was a workshop in 2022, and it's called Lamagian Pot, 1852.
That sounds great.
We're going to go with it. So our friend Carmen, Cardamom Pins on YouTube, as well as Instagram, she is an incredible stitcher.
She really is.
An absolutely amazing stitcher. So I have, I'm waiting to get back the, I have some framing and a model that she did for us for one of the 1897 charts. I'm excited to get that back. So she did a conversion for this chart, and Jacob loved it. And so when he released it for general sale, he included Carmen's Roxy Floss Co. conversion in the chart. And so it's gorgeous. So I will, if you're on Instagram, if you check out Carmen's Instagram page, she has posted this, she's posted a reel a few times where she shows her finish. It's stunning. Yeah. It's absolutely stunning. So those were released yesterday. The other things that we did yesterday, Hannah popped in all of our Whilst Iris Naps charts that I got back in, was supposed to get them in December, but there was a little postal strike going on, and they got stuck, and so I didn't get them until January. And some of them we already had floss conversions in the shop, but we brought in the chart as well, so those have been updated. Martha Martin was one of them. Her charts are lovely.
They really are.
Her charts, Christina's charts are just so pretty. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous chart. I love this one. Mary Gibson, 1828, those red houses. So if you have these charts in your stash, we have a Roxy conversion done. Mary's drum.
That's the one that she was stitching
Christina
on.
was working on the model when we were sitting together at Big Stitch. Oops, sorry. Sarah Watson, 1859. I am stitching this one currently. This is a fun stitch. Super fun. Peace on Earth. Drum. Again, we've had these conversions in the shop for a while, but now we've added the charts in as well. And then there's a few other biggies that I don't think I think they're downstairs. A couple other big ones. This one, not this one. I'll tell you about that in a minute. I had Hannah leave this one on my desk because the colors were so good.
Oh, yeah.
So let me show you the colors first.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, you can't even see those. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. See, this is why it would be handy to have a down camera.
Yeah.
Let me make them neat and tidy. It's like a chipmunk here. These colors are so good. So beautiful. And look at this little chart. Thurza Hudson, 1825. Beautiful. So I'm actually, what did she do this on? She did this on 36 count fabric, 1/2. And I think, well, I'm doing Sarah Watson on a 28 count. And this one, the stitch count is only 95 by 134. I might do this on a matching piece of fabric.
Oh yeah.
Because to me, they look like they would suit a big count. Yeah. Bold color.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, they're great.
Okay, the other one that I'm starting as soon as I'm done my closely kept number 4.
Right.
As soon as I'm done that, I'm going to start, and I'll insert a picture here because it's the strawberry pin cushion from Christina from Wild Styra Snaps. And I'm going to do it big. Oh. So she did the model. It's a small pin cushion. I'm going to do it big. I'm going to do a big strawberry. Nice. And it's a really interesting construction. It's like a flat, it's like a mattress finish. And I'm going to use 28 count Billie Jean. So 28 count Billie Jean, look at these colors. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Right.
That would be good. Do we have that chart up here or it's downstairs?
It's downstairs. I'm going to put in a picture.
Okay.
These pinks, these corally pinks.
Yeah.
On this blue.
Really nice.
And there's a green, dark green. So basically, we did the math, and the wide 1/8 on 28 count, you can stitch the top, and then you have to stitch a super long border piece. So basically, you're gonna have like an inch extra on your fabric. And so you stitch that super long, super skinny border piece, and then your top, and then you cut everything apart and you sew it together. So there should be enough fabric in the wide 1/8 to do the project. So, because I told you this year I'm challenging myself to smalls.
Yeah. So when you say that long piece, is it like a big cone that you've...
No, it's a mattress. So think...
You can say it as many times, I'm still not going to get it.
Think about the side of a mattress.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like a mattress. Stitching. Yeah.
Oh,
so you stitch it super long, and then you wrap it around like a ribbon.
Okay. It's when you said strawberry, I was thinking like...
The picture is a strawberry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I totally see why you thought that, because I'm not showing it to you.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Very visual.
And I said strawberry. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
It's the design is a picture of a strawberry.
Okay.
And I want a giant
that makes more sense.
strawberry. And when it's done, I'm gonna stick it up there.
Okay.
With my things.
Okay.
Either that, or I'll put it in the back of my dough bowl. Because it's 28 count, so it's gonna be good. I love stitching on the bigger counts.
Yeah.
It's fun. So yeah, those colors. Oh,
yeah, those are good.
So good. So I am completely spoiled with, I know that I own it, but being able to just go and kit something up is a real luxury. Yeah. Yeah, it's a true luxury, which I appreciate.
There was one that we kitted up last week when you kitted up this and I kitted up one as well.
Did you kit it up? Because I didn't kit that up. Right. It was a Shakespeare's Peddler.
Right. Something about a forest.
Was it actually called In the Forest?
It might have been.
Did you start it?
No.
We'll share it next time.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. I will try to...
I'm going to start it before
the next one. Here's the thing. I keep saying I'm going to finish this before I start this.
Yeah.
With the world being what it is right now, and having the luxury of being able to start these things, I do want to finish things as well, but
whatever, man.
It is
caution to the wind.
It is bringing joy.
Yeah,
it is bringing joy. I am going to start the things.
Good.
And I have wanted to stitch this for a really long time, so
I'll start my song about a forest.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Good. Okay. So I showed you my floss folio from the Tiny Modernist collection. Well, we had a lot of this leftover fabric tucked away in the back room. So we made,
those are nice,
bags.
Yeah.
We haven't had these before. Now we have bags. It's the full print They're beautiful. We've got medium flats and large flats. And then this is the Notions pouch. It's got that beautiful eggplant zipper and just a really super clean white lining. So those are new. And then
I can't stop looking at this palette.
Look at it on like this, right?
Really, really,
so
really
this is
good.
The next thing I want to show you. So that is for Thursa.
Yeah,
that's this palette.
Amazing.
For this chart. I know. I know. Right?
And I truly believe that
it's autumnal.
This one. Oh, that's serpent. I thought that was
it's
bird.
It's
the
dirty
darker version.
It's dirty, darker.
Yeah. Dirty
bird.
and darker.
Dirty, darker. Bird's the word.
Yeah.
But yeah, that color right there. So what I'm showing you this on is actually what I'm going to show you next, because we had a little bit of leftover moth fabric. So we made floss folios out of our remaining stock of this print. This is all we have left now. Whatever's in the shop is it. We sold out of the bags. We had one leftover wedge tote and it sold yesterday. So now we have some floss folios in this print, and the very first quarterly bag club subscription, the hedgehogs, we had a little bit, because do you remember I had to panic buy 5 more bolts of fabric and I had to find them. So my supplier sent me 9 meters, because we buy it in meters, 9 meters of the one print that I needed 10. So we were a little shy on 2 bags that we had to contact 2 customers and say, would you mind if we made it with this fabric instead? But then they sent me 11 meters of the hedgehog. So we had a little bit of leftover hedgehogs. So we made floss folios. Cute. So these are in the shop. Again, our bags and floss folios, there's a 2 to 3 week time. Some are ready to go, and if we're a little slower in the shop, we can be a little faster, but that's if we get a lot of orders all at the same time. It can be a little tricky to get everything out fast. But anyways, those are in the shop. Other than that, we've got brand new 1897 coming on Tuesday. We put some kits in, the Love Thy Neighbor. You've got, we hadn't completely sold out of all of your fabric clubs.
Right.
But we've had a few more openings again, because some of the people who had purchased the 6-month subscription, which was 3 shipments, some of those people have not renewed their clubs. So we do have a few more spots opened up. But actually, I think, what did we have? Hannah emailed like 150 people, and within an hour, 65 people had said they wanted to renew their subscription.
Amazing.
Yeah. So, but we do have some spots open. So if there's something on the website that's sold out in the club and you would like to join, just shoot us an email so that we can check what our sort of actual numbers are, because at this point it's a little hard to tell, because we actually have to get through the next billing cycle for Fabric Club is in March. Floss Clubs is today. The palette for month 2, ABC Club is so good. 12 skeins. If you're building your Roxy collection, this is month 2 of 30. You can join at any time. It just rolls over. You'll get month 1 at the end. And the colors this month are great. I mean, they all are, but you're gonna love them. And then the One of a Kind Club as well. Tomorrow's the deadline to sign up to receive February's clubs. We've got lots of room in the Floss Club because it's a lot easier to make more floss than it is fabric. Yeah. So I think that's it.
Good.
Countdown is still for sale. Yeah, and I'm trying to stitch all the things.
And that's okay.
Whatever. You know, I it's my job.
It's my job. Do you feel like you have to justify it?
I do feel like I have to justify it, because I know there's lots of people who, you know, can't stand it.
Can't stand what?
Having more than one whip.
Oh, yeah. But sometimes you just have to do what you have to do for your job.
For my job. But I do need to try. I didn't bring it because I wanted to share it. Also, it's not coming off its frame until it's done. My Blackbird Designs, one of my oldest whips, loose feathers. I am going to really try hard to finish that up in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And then that is going to be done. And that's one of my oldest ones. So
and do you work, like, are you able to work on a project like every evening when you go home?
It depends.
Like mentally, are you able to do that?
No.
Okay.
I mean, my son has 3, he's in 2 musical groups at school. He's in the symphony and he's in the senior band. Senior band has 2 rehearsals a week and symphony has 1 rehearsal a week. Their rehearsals start at 7 a.m. I have to get up at 5:15. I have to get out the door by 6:30 and get him to school. So I'm at work by 7 a.m.
Right.
3 days a week. By the time I work, usually I'll work it's unusual for me to go home before 6. So many nights when I drop him off at 7, there are many nights that I'm here until 7 and then go home. So by the time I get home, 7:30, eat dinner, 8 o'clock, I sit in my chair and I stare at the television and I'm done. Like, my brain is done. I might be able to knit a row, maybe, on a sock. That's about it. The nights when he doesn't have band, generally it's catch-up time, right? Laundry, various other things. So really, the weekend is my heavy stitching time. But I've started stitching more at work. Yeah. I've started stitching more at work. By the time I get through a lot of, there's a lot of email work in the morning, but now we've got a great team here. I'm able to do more of that part. And I know it sounds tongue-in-cheek to say, well, it's my job, but it actually is my job.
For sure.
I have to look at, these colors and how they work on the fabrics, and we're bringing in new designers. I talk to I spend a lot of time talking to designers. For example, Pansy Patch. Pansy Patch has a Nashville release coming out that she has charted with Kerri's stuff. Arrowroot and Creme Brulee. It's a beautiful honeybee design.
It's such a great combo.
It's a really good combo. Yeah. And she is also we are collaborating with her for Stitch North. She's our Stitch North designer for this spring. So we've been working on, getting that together. We're also doing a joint effort with Mary of Canadian Stitchery. There will be an exclusive Stitch North. If you were at the October retreat, in your swag bag was the tree ornament. Well, we are doing a collaboration for a joint similar idea, but one for sale, with Kerri's Floss and Mary's design, and an exclusive Stitch North sort of memento. Yeah. So, yeah. Excellent. There's a lot going on. Plus there's, things like GPSR and potential tariffs and, fun and games. Yeah.
That's terrible. It's too much.
It's a lot. It is a lot. So, if I find myself nose deep in the floss wall downstairs, I'm not that upset about that.
Cope how you have to cope.
Cope how you have to cope. Grab joy where you can.
That's right.
So, yeah.
Excellent.
I like working with you.
Thanks. I like working with you.
Coming to work every day.
It's good. I want you to start this right now.
You want me to start it right now?
I love it so much. I can't stop looking at it.
I know. But you don't want to stitch it because you're not in your sampler era right now. You know what? I kind of am. I'm game. Yeah. Do you want me to start it right now?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Done. But I am going to do it on, I'm going to do it on a 28 count.
Yeah, for sure.
I see it. I see it big. I see it with these colors. I want to see these colors. So, okay, cool. I'll do it. Let's do it.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear.
And you're going to start your Shakespeare's Peddler.
I am.
Okay, cool. All right. Okay. That's it for us today. Oh my good gravy. It's 11:15 already. Better get going.
I have some floss tonight.
Have a great couple of weeks, everyone. Happy stitching. We'll see you soon.
Bye, everyone.
Take care.